Look at Pluto. You're trying to fit in, aren't you? Well, you can't. You're not a planet. See this one? This little asteroid comet thing? That's more of a planet than you are, because you're all slow and far away. Man, space is so cool. Like, just look at that. And then us. And we're so tiny, because we're, like, over here. Well, at least I am. I'm in this area. All of this. This is where I am. Hello, sun. Not like my offspring. I'm not ready for that. Laser! Laser! I just gave Earth acne. Look at that red. That's from my laser. But now it's going away. Sort of. Whoa. So menacing. Just a red scar on Earth. That was my fault. I didn't mean to do that. I might have meant to do that. We're gonna launch the moon at Earth. How big is the moon compared to Earth? About half? Quarter? 1/5? 1/6? 1/7? 1/8? That's oh my goodness. That is terrifying. No thank you. Let's make it 30 seconds per second. That's still super devastating. Where's the C button? There it is. Goodbye, moon. And subsequently, bye, Earth. This game is beautiful. I mean, this isn't beautiful. It just killed everything on Earth, us included, because we haven't figured out how to fly into space and live there. Look at all this, all these fragments. The Earth is just becoming Mars, except actually hot instead of insanely cold. Oh my, and this is all happening 30 seconds per second. Wow. Okay, what's real time then? Real time? What's real time? Space. Why you gotta be so big? It literally looks like nothing is happening. But yet, it is. Wow. Space. I love it. I love it so my goodness. That is way too hot. This is 1 minute every second. Wow. That's moving pretty quick. Man, look at this. Ugh. Space is beautiful yet terrifying. Just so much stuff. It's almost at Earth. Let's get in there. Let's speed up a bit. How hot is it now? It's going down. It was at 25. Now it's at 24. But it might increase because supernova. Let's speed this up a bit more. Yep, there we go. Oh, dear. Oh, it's shrinking. Oh, it's shrinking. It's so purpley blue. Oh, you're gone. Welp, that's what happens when the supernova happens. That was a pretty good explanation, I say. I'm assuming Venus will do a similar thing. Yep. It just gets completely obliterated. Wow. So I want to mess with the Earth. I want to mess with the moon. I want to see what happens when the moon increases its density and mass. Interesting. So by increasing the mass of the moon by 5 times itself, it then makes the Earth rotate itself. Or not necessarily orbit. Maybe it is. It's not orbiting the moon though. The moon is still orbiting Earth, just the moon is capable of pulling on Earth much more than it would normally. What if you made the mass one Earth? Two Earths, essentially, orbiting each other. Interesting. The moon is so close now, and it's much larger. Actually, it's 0.11 radius larger than Earth. That's not how you say that, but you know what I mean. What if we had Mercury orbit Earth from this close? What would happen to the moon? Would the moon's orbit change? Probably. I would think so, because now there's a completely different mass around the Earth. Well, now the Earth is moving because of Mercury, which would then make the moon shift its orbit as well. But not as much as I thought. What if we add Mars? Right there. Look at that. What if we added multiple moons? These might actually collide. Oh! It got ripped apart. Because I guess it got too close to the moon. Then it just smashed into that moon. That one's fine. Although I don't think for long. Well, something hit. Oh, snap. That one's now been hit by something. So this moon is now probably like almost double the mass of a moon. 1.74, yeah. What about this one? It's less than. Interesting. Oh, it might. There we go. Wow. Look at that. Now we have a moon that is roughly double the size of one moon. Or 2.36. That 7 is going up somehow. Of a normal moon. The Earth is now completely annihilated. Surprised there's still water on it. It's 1300 degrees Celsius. The moon is so close. What are you doing? Trying to do a drive-by? Can't do that to a moon that's double its own size. And I got collided. They seem to be quite stable now. Although interestingly, because of all the impacts, the rotational period for the Earth is now less than a day. I am curious though, but the moon's then 0.4. Is that typical? Is that normal? I don't think it is. That's Phobos. What's the orbital period for this? 27.3. Wow! So not normal. This thing is spinning very fast. That's fascinating. So because of all the bombardments and it colliding with other moons, that is, its rotational period is so much different. Non-spherical gravity? What does that do? Ah, well, yeah, times 10 to nothing is still nothing. Interesting. So they actually, you can do non-spherical gravity, so that means any sort of like craters and such will actually change the gravitational pull of the object, which is how the moon is in real life. Inverted gravity. Yeah, I should have expected that to happen. I like that button. It makes explosions. There's so much land now. Well, now we know. If the moon ever hits the Earth a bunch of times, and the Earth says, "Get away from me, moon," and the moon, there's just a lot of them, we'll actually get more land out of it. Good to know.